Like alive. Heck yeah. Hey Bugs, how you doing? Late night. Yeah. I had kind of a long day. I don't know exactly why it was long, because there was nothing about it, but I was just like, oh my gosh, I want to get on and play some games. And I've been trying to get into Battlefield 6 lately, but every time I play that game, I just feel mad. I just walk away feeling like not okay. So I thought I'd get on and just do some farming in Arc and just screw around and whatever. So yeah, it's really a surprise feature. Yeah, this is a surprise stream. This is special edition. Only you guys get to see this. So yeah, as usual, we'll have a little ASMR voiceover, but I don't really have too much planned. I'm trying to make sure that our full thing goes live here. I have one panel over here saying that I'm live and another panel saying that I'm not live, but I can see your chats, so I assume that it's working, and we're just gonna go for it. Is BF6 one of those games for you where it's not bad, but it's not what you need? I feel like Marathon is that game. BF6 is something where it's good when it is what I want it to be, and I think the point of Battlefield is to have vehicles like tanks. I love tanks. I love support roles. I love that kind of thing. I love helicopters. But the maps are so small. You're just going into choke points. There's no room to fly around or drive. It's fun. Yeah. I was really trashing it last year. I was like, oh man, this game totally sucks. And I actually had a few matches yesterday where I was like, okay, this is actually kind of fun. This feels like OG Battlefield energy right now. This is actually kind of nice. There's a new obliteration game mode out that kind of gets people moving and stuff, but yeah, RedSec sucks. I haven't tried RedSec. I know I'm supposed to. I should. I'm a bad streamer. I haven't played literally every video game on the planet instantly right now. I'm slipping. So it's more like Call of Duty gameplay you're getting. Yeah, exactly. Like, they're really good at keeping the action going, and once you die, it's really easy to get back into another vehicle or something, but it just ends up in this constant cycle of, like, dying, and then you walk 10 feet, and you get hit by a jet, and then you try to respawn again, and getting these, like, big death loops. Whenever you get on a roll, though, then I'll get, like, 14, 30 people. No deaths, but that's like maybe 1 in 3. So it's like really boom and bust, I'd say. So yeah, a lot of Call of Duty. It definitely rewards like just getting an assault rifle, sprinting everywhere, and doing your best to work the edges of the map and get behind people. I think if I was streaming it and I had to like, be good at the game, that's what we'd be doing here. Nothing feels impactful when it's just a fast death loop. Yeah, like it never really feels like I have like a handle on the game. It just always feels like I'm trying to survive, but not in a good way. Like if I survive more than 10 or 20 seconds, then I feel like, yay, I get to experience the game. And like I don't know the maps either. Like I haven't really played since beta, so I don't know much about like whatever the meta is or whatever's going on. So that's part of it too. But still, I think after like 10 or 15 hours of play, I should kind of be past that. Arc just has a normal player base now. Yeah. It's not like dead like a lot of people are saying. And when a big game comes out like that and has the runaway success, which the devs were not expecting that it did, then yeah, there's gonna be a point whenever the player base goes down, and that's okay. I think it's not like Battlefield 6 where they put a lot into it, and it's a very different game than it was in beta. Arc is still fun. Yeah, I'm having a great time in Arc. I think it's not so good if you're PvPing. just because of like hackers and stuff like that. But I think all multiplayer games have a big issue with that right now. Like my whole Steam page is just full of these multiplayer games that I have downloaded, free to play or otherwise. All about like, hey, here's our new anti-cheat update, and here's our weekly ban list for the number of people that we banned on each platform, and here are the new measures that we have to stop cheating in our game. And it's like, yeah, I don't know if they've actually gotten bad or if it's just the perception. It feels like it's bad. Like it feels like I run into that a lot, but you know, I just don't know. I'm not a dev. They're like, oh yeah, there's only like, and it was I think for Battlefield 5% of matches have a cheater in them, and they can't ban them immediately. They have to wait a little bit, because if they ban you right away and they're trying some new strategy, then that also gives the people who make the cheats a lot of feedback on what's working, what's not working, what's being found, right? So they have to do it in waves and kind of space it out. Is that guy shooting at us? I don't think so. Sometimes I see like a bullet go past our head and I'm like, he can't be shooting at us. And then 2 minutes later, like we're in a PvP encounter, I'm like, okay, he just really can't shoot. We're starting to see a game that you play, like enjoy being being played by bad actors. Yeah, I think it's just software in general right now. Hacking is a huge issue just everywhere. Financial institutions, everyone's getting hacked. I don't think it's really about games so much. It's just that computers and the internet give us a huge amount of interactivity, but it was made so nerds could share information between like universities. Basically, it's not really made to have, basically like 100% trust. Like, I have a line going from this to my friend's office, and we can just plug our two computers in and, you know, share MRI information or whatever, or defense information, whatever they were working on. That's what the internet was built for, and, you know, that's just not what's going on today, because that's not what it's supposed to do. It's Friday already. Didn't expect you to stream at this hour. Yeah, this is just a random little rando stream. I used to do more of these, and like I'd really like to add a 4th day to our 3-day stream schedule. Gotten a lot of requests in chat and in the Discord for that lately, but I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, I was wanting to log on and just do some kind of chill, laid back raids today, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna flip on my camera. I got my makeup done and everything. I mean, I've streamed without makeup plenty of times before too, but you know what I mean. We love seeing you. Thanks. Yeah. So this night you might notice I'm a bit more tired. It is 9:11 p.m. right now. So you know, we definitely hit the second hour a few hours ago. I just got this second surge of energy. I was like, you know, I'm not really gonna cut video. Could do Battlefield, but it's making me mad lately. I don't know, I think some of it might just be like, I'm just bad at Battlefield. I just haven't played, I don't know the meta, I don't know the maps, and I'm also noticing that there are a lot of people who just have silencers, and I think you need like at least like 200 hours in the game to get a silencer for any one weapon. Alright, streaming right now. Hello, hey Ant King, what's going on? Thank you, Gaming Potato. Welcome in. Like in Battlefield 6, I feel like I'm behind on the gear a lot of times, because after I've used a weapon for like more than 5 minutes, I instantly get a few attachments, and like the next grip that I unlock will look the same as the previous grip. By putting it on the weapon, all of a sudden, the next match I can get 2 or 3 more kills than I did in the previous. So I think some of it's just I need to put more time into it. I think I'm dreaming now, seeing you streaming. I know, a stream that's not on my usual day. This is gonna throw off the moon. Tide's gonna go out of shape. Fish are gonna die in mass. Happy to see you right now. Get to watch in peace. Yeah, totally. Yeah, this is a great time. I assume since I'm on the West Coast, it's gotta be later for most of you. Getting back into a game or starting a game versus a mature player base that never stopped playing can be rough. Yeah, that's how I'm a little bit afraid with Arc. Like, sometimes I feel like I was like, okay, maybe I should just like, just go for marathon. Like, I feel like I've I don't want to say I've mastered this game, but I've gotten like most out of it. I kind of know where things are. I know where to get stuff, and the learn new things part of my brain is like, okay, let's go play a different like multiplayer main for stream. It's hitting the wall, especially this kind of stuff with the person. Bullets glitching into random junk. Thanks, buddy. Helped us out there. But then I think how nice it is that I'm one of those people who played a lot in the beginning and now I know where everything is. How was Rotterdam? It was really good. I'm still putting together a video on it to talk more about it. That was actually part of a much larger trip. Oh. That was kind of close. It was part of a much larger trip where I went to a programming conference over in Utrecht as well, another part of Holland. And stopped over in Gouda and stayed in The Hague for a few days to do some kiteboarding lessons. So I've got the whole journey set up. Now we're back to Arc Raiders. Marathon's art direction was a unique choice. That's one of the most notable things about it for me, but they actually kind of stole it from this chick on Twitter. Like, it's not just like the colors and the shapes, like there's actually in-game assets. They went through and they data mined it, and they put like the PNG of the asset skin up next to the stuff that she posted on Twitter. And when she found out about it, she was like, yeah, I would have been fine with you guys using my stuff, but if you just like give me some attribution or something, that'd be kind of nice. But yeah, it did look nice. I'm so jealous of all of your traveling. Yeah, it's been a real dream. It hasn't always been like this, but I like to get out, move around. Reminds me that I'm human too. It kind of forces me to like, I don't know, stop obsessing over stuff on the computer, go outside, enjoy some parks, and appreciate where I come from. Like, I live in San Francisco. It's one of the few U.S. cities that's full of beautiful parks and public transit, places to go. I'm like metroing around Rotterdam and Paris, like, wow, look at all these great public parks. I wish I lived in a city like that. And he's like, you know what? I do. Another successful raid. So today I went for a little walk through a part of Golden Gate Park. It's actually a park next to the park called the Panhandle. And got some really good Mexican food near there. And that was the Instagram story post earlier. I'm so jealous of that. I'd love to have a long stay in San Francisco. Yeah, it's definitely not a tourist-friendly city. Like, people ask me sometimes, like, where should I go if I visit SF? And I'm like, well, especially like other streamers in Rotterdam are like, oh, wow, like, there aren't that many people there from the U.S., but like, oh, that's so cool. What should I do if I go there? And I'm like, I don't know, and it's not super friendly to tourists, sorry. I would love that. Yeah. Okay, shield chargers, adrenaline, apricots. This augment's so nice. It's so nice. Advanced electrical components. Okay, let's go get some advanced electrical so you can repair this thing. Electromagnetic. Yeah, let's just go to damn battlegrounds. Yeah, that looks good. And 14? Yeah, 14. Go. Don't come. Don't come to San Francisco. No, I want them to come, but I'm just like sitting there struggling to think like, okay, you can come here, you can like go to the marina, you can go to the wharf. But just like LA, like you need to have a local to kind of show you around. How's Arc been for you lately? Fell behind watching your VODs of it. It's been pretty good. There's a thing a while ago where we kind of got screwed by the changes to expeditions. So I backed off on that, but at the same time, they've made it a lot easier to expedition now. Like, we've barely played at this wipe, and maybe it's just like the accumulated XP bonuses and all that, but like, look, we're already on the 4th page. You need a broken guidance system, 2 snow globes, And then we get the basic item, you know, just basically a million stuff, a million space bucks and sundry goods, and we're good to expedition. So it's a much more lightweight kind of game. Otherwise, raids have been fun. People have been chill. There's a lot of new people still coming to the game to meet in proximity chat, so that's been really fun. You have the try-hard skin on? I guess. I saw some stuff on the subreddit about getting the skin. I don't know what the skin means. I don't know if it means the expedition or if it's some kind of trial reward or something, but I liked it because it shows off my curves. The one issue I have with this game, my biggest issue, is that they don't give us enough room in the boob slider. Like, look at these little things. She's got little B cups like every other video game. I can get a representative body choice in the avatar that I play as, but Arc Raiders, no, we are chaste. This is like, you know, LDS Mormon gaming right now. Yeah. I don't feel represented in this game. We were talking about Final Fantasy earlier in the Discord. Maybe they have some representative body choices over there for me. I can see myself in the game. Can't compare to the real for sure. Yeah, no. Like, I went back to the character creation screen, why can't she? Uh-oh. Ow. Hoping for more shorts of you soon with randos and Arc. Oh, we just actually landed right next to a Raider cache. Yeah, I meant to do that. Yeah, I'm actually cutting a few. We have a few gyms in there that I really want to get to. But I'm also trying a new editing style too. If any of you shorts fans out there could comment on this, but I have a few coming out where I try to use the green screen to put more of the game on screen and have like the game always up instead of kind of jump cutting, it's called, back and forth to like my face in the game for what's going on. So it's a newer style for me, and it's been nice so far, but I haven't really tested it that heavily, so if I could get some community feedback on how you guys feel about it, I'd really appreciate it in the comments. Or if you guys if you see it and you're like, no, this sucks or whatever, just let me know. Thanks, buddy. What happened to him? What happened to what? Is this wasp gonna aggro to us? No. Will do. Short's my favorite content, so keep up on it. Yeah. It's getting really dark though for traditional YouTubers. I follow the YouTuber subreddit and a lot of folks in there. I think if you're used to working in landscape, then you look at shorts and you're like, this is gross or something. I actually like shorts. That's probably where I've done most of my editing now for this channel. But it's funny to see him in there like getting all mad about, oh no, my subscribers and my discoverability, and some people come in and be like, I got like 50 subscribers today, and someone will go in the comments and be like, oh, it was shorts, oh, it doesn't count, boo, I'm not a real YouTuber. It's like, oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I feel like at this, especially I don't have time to sit down and like watch a full video, unless it's gonna be like a really well curated experience, in which case it's competing with TV shows and stuff. Hey Homelander, how you doing? Trinket. Hey Ironic, what's going on? It's hard to appease both platforms. Stick to what you prefer. Finally what? What are you so excited about? Oh, advanced electricals is what we came for. Yes. Put you in the safe pocket. Love it. I'm in your stream. Hey, well, welcome in. Fun to finally get you. Haven't been forever. Yeah, it's been a minute. I think I've seen you in the comments though. But there's another one or two ironics too who aren't ironically. So I might be getting mixed up. Has been the Discord. Oh, that's cool. Discord counts. It's been really fun talking with you guys in there about the Summer Game Fest stuff. Trying to learn about what Final Fantasy is earlier. What made you want to stream right now? Just in the mood? Yeah. I was thinking Battlefield, and I was like, Battlefield's pissing me off. And then I was like, okay, I'll get an Arc and I'll go like farm some stuff, which is kind of what we're doing now. And as I was putting it together, I was like, you know what? I could just stream this and make it like 10 times better. So I threw together a little thumbnail, and here we are. There was a time long ago when I streamed, I think, 4 or 5 days a week. Every day if I could, for like 5 or 6 hours. I loved it. But my average viewership was like not even 2, probably just 1. I think it was an empty room most of the time. What the heck was that? I love the Renegade so much. Pray for my cold dead hands. Could not pull out the gun fast enough. But yeah, it's also at the end of a long day, so I'm a little bit tired. It was one of those days where I spent most of the day getting stuff done that I needed to do. Like I picked up like to the pharmacy, picked up my meds, got to the optometrist, got all of that stuff done. And all that stuff needs to happen. And so did like a bunch of stuff with the email and the irrigation system's going haywire and like stuff like that. But none of that's like stuff that I actually want to get to today. So I feel like I woke up and then I just ran around and did tons of random crap for like 6 hours. And now I'm just tired. Hey Piano, what's going on? How you doing? Oh jeez, there's tons of ticks in here. Okay, there's one. Where'd he go? Where did he go? There he is. Wow, they're so fast now. Do they get faster? Face huggers. Probably a decent amount of XP to pick them all. I'm doing a carnivore diet precisely because I know my meds messed up with my insulin. Carnivore. Something wrong with your bot. What do you mean? Which one? I see no issues here. Voltage converter. Okay. Let's see. Can we easily carry this upstairs? There's a fuel depot right above us. I think we go out this way. Or no, up this way, huh? Hello. Check the Twitch. I can do that after stream. Can look into it. If you tell me what's wrong, I can like DM a mod or something, have them look at it. Okay, water pump. What? Do you know the fastest way up?
Yeah, this way.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate you. I thought I knew there's like a set of stairs around here somewhere. You look like a Hollywood actress. Aw, thank you, Piano. Yay! Sick, thank you so much. Right? People are so nice. People are so nice. I love Care Bear lobbies. Let's go. Yeah, yeah. That's the energy I need after a long day. Raiders helping out other raiders instead of shooting at each other. Good feelings, good vibes. Okay, prickly pears. Prickly pear, prickly pear. I think we'll get a level up after this too. Get a few more skill points in there. Hello. I don't know if we're gonna get security reach this time around though. I think I've gotten so used to not having it. It's just not gonna be in the cards. GG. Oh no! Aw. Missed it by that much. Another successful raid. Yes, I did just spill water all over my shirt. This bottle, like the little valve here, doesn't quite work. So whenever I drink it, I have to push down on with my teeth like this to get it to seal. And if I tilt it like I just did, then it'll leak out of the front sometimes. Never lost a raid in her life. Oh no, we definitely got knocked out a couple times last time. Which weapon's your favorite to use against the freakers? What are those? Leaky bottle. Yeah, you know it. Okay, gonna sell those. Turn that into fabric. Sell that. Sell that. Hey, I'm back. I think we're good now. Wow, what's going on? Okay, here I'll go look at it. Is there something going on that platform? Because we're all good over here. Everything looks okay. Yeah, I'm watching my stream right now. It looks fine. It all looks okay. Yep, pay rate solid. There's a Terminator on Twitch. What do you mean? Hey, we back. Yeah. Yeah, it all looks good. Glad you're doing well. How's your game progressing? It's good. That's really good. I'm eager to get back to 007, but I don't really want to do the full things. I thought I'd just bring up Arc Raiders for some kind of chill raids tonight. Speaker component, yeah. Okay, give me some of that. Let's have some bandages. Yeah, big old stack of bandages. I think we have a quest for the trigger grenade. Yeah. Got our electricals too. We can repair this. There we go. Let's go get some more, yeah. Track. Processors. I always sell processors. They're so useless otherwise. Yeah, let's go back to damn battlegrounds. Yeah. Any keys, by the way? Yeah, we have damn surveillance key for water treatment. Let's keep that on us just in case. Odd problem. TwitchBot is deleting everything every time someone says something. Really? Okay. That's kind of wild. I can still see your guys' messages. It's probably just the chat in there. I'm also seeing chat though, and there's a decent amount of messages in there that I recognize from the chat that I see. Or queue, by the way. I'm just going over to look at this a bit. No. Yeah, some of it is like if you complain about moderation, if you talk about like why are my messages being deleted, then those will definitely be deleted. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, this is all accurate, honestly. Yeah, and there's also one in there by Snake that I would have been okay with, but the bot's definitely gonna snag. Yeah, no, the bot's doing his job. That's one of the things that's against the rules is if you want to ask something about why a message is being deleted or something, I don't really want to start debate club in my chat. So just there's a dedicated channel anyone can access on the Discord where you can go in and you can be like, hey, have like a screenshot of your message, be like, why was this deleted or what's up with this? But you know, like it's all in, it's all in the rules there. Yeah. If you call out the bot will shoot you. It's not really calling out the bot. It's just calling out the mods or being like, why was this message deleted? Like, like it's probably because it's against the rules. And we're just here playing a game. We're not talking about why messages are deleted or whatever. Or if a mod deletes a message and it's not a bot too, they're like, oh, why did the mod delete it? And, well, it's probably not super appropriate. And the platforms are tightening down more and more on what they consider appropriate too. So I know some OG people are probably a little thrown from like how this stream used to be, but it's a different world now. Different world. Lore accurate chat. Did not like that. Yeah, the bot will especially get mad too if you, and the mods too, is if you keep trying to bring something up and like repeatedly doing it, then you're just gonna kind of get on like a lose streak. So you gotta go back to saying some stuff that's okay for a little bit. But then it starts getting like super sus. Like last stream, I didn't even know this was happening till after, but we actually banned about 50 people for saying straight up just like racist or like, conspiracy political comments in chat. And there were 2 or 3 other users that were just typing in random garbage, or people trying to promote crypto scams or just all kinds of stuff. So, and I'm actually pretty happy that all of that was cleared out. I was completely oblivious to any of that happening. And that makes me really happy because it helps me with the stream. So, yeah, it's a little tight right now, but, sorry that happened last stream. Yeah, and we get, like, the bot raids, and people coming in with, like, scripted accounts, and there's also a thing, too, where I have to, like, ban them in a very certain way on a few platforms. There's a way for them to get around the ban. I don't know how they do it, but they'll be back within, like, 2 or 3 minutes. I don't know if they're, like, submitting support tickets, but there's some way that people have of getting around the ban set, too, so I also need to have a thing that kind of goes in and be like, hey, if they're allowed on the platform, but they're not on, but they're, on my ban list, then I need to go in and double check that, right? It's good for something. Yeah, it does a lot. Without my mods in the bot, I don't think I'd be able to do much of any of this. So it is pretty tight, but just a lot of stuff like, arguing with the mods, asking why stuff is deleted. It might be a question that I can answer right here. I could go glance at it and be like, okay, yeah, this is why or something, but really, we just want to kind of stick with the stream, and I can get, that's like after stream stuff, it's like stream maintenance. Just like if a streamer drops in and they're like, hey, I really like your comment, I wanna collab with you, and let's do a video together, and I'm like, great, but go be a professional and email me, let's talk about it there. Don't drop in to me in the middle of my thing, and start talking about this stuff, right? Yeah, most definitely for your own safety too. Yeah, especially for a while there. I think there was a month or 2 where it was just impossible to stream without being swarmed by just big hate raids of stuff. And I see the redirects too. Like I see that there's like some WhatsApp groups and a few other Facebook groups, I think, who post this link. And all the people who come from those links, whatever those things are, come in here and they just say the worst stuff, and it's like their mission in life to make this a terrible place. So, and putting up with 50 to 60 people coming in to chat all at once, trying to make this a terrible experience for everyone is really difficult. So, and now we're finally to the point where we don't do that. But on a chill night like this, where there's not really much happening, it has some drawbacks. Hey, sleep well, Space. Thanks for dropping in for our special unofficial stream. Interesting. Boo to those people. Not boo to those people. Boo to Twitch and YouTube for not banning them and keeping them banned. Like, even if you're like a totally bad actor on YouTube or something, and you lose your, what do you call it? Like your account gets banned. Like you can't, just like you bring up YouTube, you just can't log in a little bit. Then they last for like a week or two, so the punishments aren't that harsh. And then meanwhile, the effort for like me to get someone actually banned like that, so they're just not on the platform. It's probably me and a few other creators need to go in and like fill out this whole form and be like, this person sucks, they're awful, they're doing crypto scams, they message everyone in my Discord. Offering, posing as me or something. That was wild too. The imposter people on YouTube being like, yes, I'm going for Brooke. Here's my WhatsApp number. Go ahead and send me a message. We can get together. And I'm like, hey YouTube, this person's not me. They're using my profile picture, and it's almost my username. It's very close, but it's not me. Can we get this taken down? And they're just not super responsive to it. So the creators end up picking up the tab for all that, basically, right? And that's where I feel like the platforms could try a little harder to make that less awful for everybody. Dylan Danis, who always donates $100 just to trash talk to Burnt Peanut. That's the thing, so there's no $100 donation. They just come in and start trashing the place. And it's like you build this like grand cathedral for people to come in and hang out, and then like all these randos show up and start throwing their junk everywhere. I would do the ladder jump right now, but I'm just not feeling it. We're gonna go up here and kind of peek around, go shoot some pops or something, but I'm not going down there. Not today. Yeah, look around, see if anything's green. Oh, hello. Someone's supply drop landed in the worst place possible on the map. I wanted to ask, did you see the Doom Dark Ages DLC announcement? I didn't. Dark Ages DLC? I haven't even done Dark Ages yet. It's still exciting. Ooh, Renegade. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Win, win, win. This is suddenly a good raid for us. Yeah, Dark Ages DLC. Lovely. What is the DLC? Do we go to heaven? Do we become a good angel? Like you fulfilled your demon killing quota. We're gonna let you ascend to the highest reaches of Elysium now. Give you a harp and some angel wings. Oh, we should loot that other turret. We need sentinel cores. I don't think these drop sentinel cores. I think it's just the big sniper ones. The big ones that hurt. Yeah. Imagine. Yeah, I saw it. You use a spear now. It looks cool. Interesting. I just I don't know, that's what's got me about Dark Ages too, is I like the guns. I don't like melee in games. I don't know what it is about it. Like technically it should be the same as a gun. It's kind of the same motion, right? Like you go up and you point your character at something and you click a button and something happens, and you click it enough times and the guy dies or whatever, right? But for some reason there's just some part of my brain that's just, just can't stomach the thought of melee. Bye, Piano. Thanks for dropping in. Good to see you. He has angel wings and it'll follow you rips and tears. I did see the new Witcher 3 DLC. That was happening while I was in Rotterdam. All of a sudden, I think it was Rachel Yeah, Rachel K, the South African streamer I follow, posted to her timeline or to her story, and she's like, what parallel universe am I living in right now? And I was like, wait, what? And I'd like look it up and confirm it. It's like, this sounds like a scam, right? Like there's no way. But yeah, Songs of the Past Witcher DLC. And in true CD Projekt Red fashion, this is not a DLC, this is an expansion. There was the creative director, there's a video of him being like, we don't do DLCs, we do expansions. DLC is like you get to download some new cosmetics or something. When you see Project Red, we give you new maps, we give you new characters, new storylines, new weapons. It's an expansion. It might as well be a whole other game. And thinking about how incredible Blood and Wine was, how incredible Phantom Liberty was, right? Like it kind of tracks. It tracks. It's not a DLC. It's an expansion. I have to agree with him on that. I was so surprised. Maybe Cyberpunk DLC same time. No, they've admitted that they're finally done working on Cyberpunk. They said nope, we're calling it quits. I think that they never really said that for Witcher, so they can't be caught in their words. Cyberpunk. And I think it's had enough DLC. They even went to the point where there was that very popular DLC of the working metro system, and they incorporated that as well. And that's kind of going out into the community mod space and grabbing something and making it into a DLC. And that's just cool, right? Like, that's just neat. An expansion after 10 years? I know. It makes me a bit sad in some ways for what that says about what the gaming industry has become. Because I remember when Witcher first came out, and we were just looking at ray tracing, and we were wondering what the next Battlefield was going to be, and you know, like I was like not as skilled at games and all that, but I was really into like the gaming news media, especially at the time, and I feel like there's a lot of excitement about what game was going to look like 10 years from now. 10 years later, we're still excited about the same games. You know, like one of the biggest modding communities online is still Skyrim. You know, people just making Skyrim mods and texture packs and reskins and new expansion areas, new storylines and characters. Isn't that insane? How's it going? How was Euro Twitch? It was really fun. I had a total blast. I'm so glad that I decided to tack it onto the trip. It really became the trip, honestly, and especially as I got closer and closer, I was like, okay, this actually looks thick. Like, I went in thinking, like, okay, this is going to be full of lots of highly polished influencers who know what they're doing and all that. And coming from hacker conventions and programming conventions, which are just full of sweaty nerds and cat girls, I thought this would be like more professional, more well polished. But nope, it was full of sweaty nerds and cat girls in the best possible way. Like that's my kind of vibe. If anything, I looked like the girl who like stood out. I got my big hat, and you know, I've like, you know, I don't look like your typical Twitch viewer, I think. So I was like, oh jeez, I blend in. Can I like grow out some hair here or something? Can I get like a nerdy graphic tee with like handshot first on it or something to blend in? Hey buddy. If I don't, they're gonna kick me out. Sweaty nerds and cat girls, yeah, you know. Another successful raid. When are you gonna make a Skyrim Let's Play? Oh boy. I'm down. I like shooters. I think we'll sooner do Witcher, honestly, because now that Songs of the Past is coming out, I know we do stressful games with ASMR voiceover on this channel, but come on, it's Witcher, like, and obviously if we're going to play Songs of the Past, I had to play through Hearts of Stone and the campaign and Blood and Wine with you guys, right? Like, we can't just skip. That's gotta happen. So sometime in the next year or so, we're gonna do a full Witcher playthrough. Could throw on some cat ears and fit right in. I have to earn the cat ears. One does not just don cat ears and become a cat girl. Have to perfect the art of the meow. Very typical indeed. 100% stood out. When I read about your background on your page, I was surprised that you sound. And that sounds exactly right. So happy to hear it. You must own 3 cats. Yeah. Yeah, I have to have all black clothing, and if there's no cat hair stuck to it, then we don't let you in. No. I did hang out with a good amount of cat girls at the programming conference. Lots of really talented compiler engineers who really, really know their stuff about the programming language Rust that I'm a big fan of. It was a good time. Oh, jeez, I love that conference. It's so good. If you immediately notice the yarn at the front door, that's how they get you. That'd be good. Just walk through the conference with a little thing of yarn. See who follows. Today we separate the cats from the kittens. There's too many fake cat girls at this conference. We gotta sort them out. We can't have this. Yeah. Yeah, so I think TwitchCon was great. It was a bunch of sweaty nerds, and as soon as I walked in, I kind of realized, oh yeah, this is an entire conference just about video games. And in San Francisco, it's a very like 996 work culture here, which I kind of participate in with how much time I spend on stream stuff. Right? That means that streaming when I do Friday, Saturday, Sunday are generally days that people are catching up on work for their jobs anyway. So it was nice to go to a place where people actually play games, where I could walk up to someone and mention a game that I'm playing, and they've played that game in 5 or 6 games before it. Just like talking to Twitch chat. Like, we get people in here all the time. Like, you'll be like, oh, like we were playing Baldur's Gate, and someone's like, oh, that voice actor just died. Or something. Our volunteers tribute. Hey, Kibbles. They're like, hey, that voice actor just died. Or you know, this person, that person, or they were also in this game. And there's such a great depth of knowledge about the games that we play that you guys bring on to stream. And TwitchCon was like a giant chat of like lots of people who really know their stuff about gaming. Do I want to build that way or this way? Melee costs less stamina. Hey, what's good? Late midweek stream today? Must be a special occasion, looking gorgeous. Yes, this is just a random stream. I just felt like it. So that's what we're doing today. I think we'll go for broad shoulders next. Yeah. Start building out the stealth tree or the survival tree. It's the stealth tree though. Come on. Yeah, it's been good though. Tired today, but doing okay. And thank you, Thomas. Appreciate the compliment. Apologies in advance if I fall asleep before the end of stream. Watching you live this late is super soothing. No, it's okay. I fully welcome people to take the opportunity to fall asleep to my streams. I take that as a great compliment. It's all part of the fun. I'll try not to fall asleep too. I'm pretty out of it. Dang, okay, that's amazing. I've never been to a convention. I think I got more hours in gaming than in life. I gotta check out the next one when it comes to Ottawa. Yeah, I've been trying to look for more. Like, I'm really sad that I missed Gamescom. And I think next year, like GDC, the big game developer conference, where especially like a lot of Witcher devs there stuff, is actually here in San Francisco. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and volunteer to like check badges or something so I can get a ticket into the festival. Like, you volunteer some time and they basically give you a way in. Otherwise it's like $3,000 I think for a ticket, which is a little steep. In previous years I've gone and just hung out at the side things. Like, there's a nightclub nearby that hosts lots of kind of hackery nerd crowds and special events. and they had a GDC special event that I went to, and I met the guy who did the audio for Gears of War, the first Gears of War. And in the previous year's GDC, I kind of snuck into this little bar area and ended up meeting Elena Siegman, like 115 Nazi Zombies, and also a producer on BioShock Infinite, and Destiny, the Taken King expansion. So talking with her, hello. Talking with her was super cool. How are you? I don't know what he said there. I was blabbing. Wow. New Gears is coming soon. Yeah, I saw that. I don't know if it's going to be a console exclusive though. Like I was excited for the new God of War, this Lofty game. Like, oh yeah, I get to play a MILF God of War. Let's go. And then someone in Discord dutifully informed me that it's going to be, I think it was Emma, said it's going to be released on console. Which, I don't know, it just crushes it for me. It's just, and like I'm building a new PC and a streaming PC. I don't want to get some console too, and also have another bundle of wires I have to update and all that. It's just, it's not fair. Like I know it runs on Windows. That's how you developed the game. You wrote it in C++. It runs on Windows. Like, don't give me that. Morning stream. Universe Glitchers Brooke spoiling us today. Hey Emma, I was just talking about you. Good things, good things. Yeah, it's just like a random stream. I wanted to jump on. It's gonna show off tides in the ocean. I really need to get into Gears. Seems like a good franchise. Yeah, one of my good friends. I mentioned Gears offhand after that GDX event, or that GDC event, where I met the audio engineer. He was like, oh yeah, Gears. Yeah, Gears is good. Gears changed my life. And I was like, what? You play Stardew Valley, right? Like, you don't play Gears. You don't play any of the shooter stuff that I do. He's like, oh, well, I played Gears back in the day, and it was good, and it was amazing. And I'm like, okay. Oh, there's a shredder right here. We have trigger nades for their challenge. Let's try to use those. Well, that didn't kill it. Let's finish it off. Still, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I think they're sticky. I couldn't tell if they were sticky. Were they bouncing off of it? I don't know how trigger nades work. I don't PvP. I'm such a terrible raider. It just seems overwhelming. Like so many games in that series. Yeah. I think it's like a Halo though, where you really only need to play one or two of the core ones, or like Resident Evil. Like I started playing Resident Evil Requiem with you guys, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna become like a Resident Evil streamer and play all of them. And then I chatted with folks, and they're like, yeah, play like 2 and 7, and you got the idea, you got the gist. The other ones are good too, but for different reasons. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. About me? Probably not telling your streamers that a girl here is pressuring you to play Red Dead Redemption 2. Well, it's cyberbullying at this point. It's first you want 007, I give you the 007, and now we're back to RDR. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see coming up here. Let's get through this weekend in 007 and see where we are in the campaign. I do want to start an RDR2 campaign in the next month or two. I think that would be really good. I think it's going to take a little bit. I think even a pretty quick, like, nose to the grindstone playthrough takes at least 130 hours or so. So we're going to have to work it in with a few other games over the next 2 or 3 months to get that on. RDR's a beauty, but they got to hit us with a 3. Oh my gosh. Well, maybe. I don't know. Like, RDR 1 was one of my favorite games of all time. I cried at the end. No spoilers in chat. I won't tell you what I was crying about, but wow, I loved that game. That was so good. And that really made me understand people's dedication in GTA too, because it's the same studio, right? And I think GTA, it's like, okay, this is like, 5-year-olds. I'm gonna mess you up, man. you know, with the grenades and gangster energy and all that. And I was like, yeah, whatever, okay, you guys are just, you know, farming out whatever junk you have. But I think, given how well they did on RDR2, it just shows that they're really good at telling stories of people who are often in austere circumstances. Same, such an amazing story. Yeah. Seems like E-Day doesn't seem that bad place to start for me. I assume it's like the origin to franchise. E-Day. Oh, for Gears? I don't know. I mostly know Gears from the trailers. Like it was something like I drown my sorrow, no tomorrow, no tomorrow. And he's like running through the streets, it's raining, and it's like the bandana guy who's like the poster boy for all the Gears shows, you know, or all the Gears games. And it's always been on my list, like, ooh, I gotta try this, right? But didn't really ever get around to it. I think that's the other time I started building my own PCs, and like this whole other world of gaming opened up to me. And a lot of, I don't know what I affectionately call toxic games, like Rust. And I got into this group of people who are like playing on Rust main, like Rust 1, 2, and 3. The big main servers where everyone's super sociopathic and paranoid all the time. And that was fun, but that was also like a big hole in my gaming career, you could say, because that was just a few hundred hours a week of playing a single game. Multiplayer, that I could have been playing other single player things, and I just kind of basically stopped. I heard Gears has a really good PvP. Interesting. I always heard it was the mission stuff that was really good, like the story was solid. And what I'm most excited for is the reload mechanic. Apparently there's like a little loading bar thing, and depending on how you time your reload, it'll either make your gun jam, or it'll make you like reload twice as fast as you would have normally. So there's this whole like mini game basically with timing your reloads that makes it really interesting to play. I'm here in Scotland, 6 a.m. Not gonna lie, seeing online this morning made my day. Literally waking up to your stream. Aw, thanks. Glad you're digging it. That's right. I feel like because I'm on Pacific time, it's always gonna be like, you know, the whole world's gonna be going to sleep if I get on late. But yeah, Central European, you guys are just getting up. Or not Central European, UK time, sorry. Hello. If you need any of that stuff. Hey, you need any of this?
I took one. I'm good.
Okay. Cool. Thanks, we kinda need these. We kinda need these a lot. I'm not gonna like beg these dudes for it. So I feel like we'll get it next round or so. Hey cat, how you doing? Hey Yat? I'm doing well. This is a little random stream. By the way, if anyone's stopping in, I generally stream on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This is just a random little pop-in. See, I have 3 here. Someone else needs more Bastion cells. Cool. No, that's alright. I was pinged the canister in the back a few times. Everyone's so nice. Everyone's like, no, you take it. You did more damage. Only 10 rockets. 10 rockets is still like 15,000 bucks, man. Like, that's probably the price for inventory right now, is how much work you put in. It feels like the PvE. Interesting. Speaking of Scotland, I went in to check out, or I happened to be walking through Golden Gate today, trying to enjoy my town. Inspired by Holland a little bit. Went into this whiskey and spirits place. I thought I was going to have wine. I was like, okay, I'll go and check out their wine selection. I'm always interested to look at a new wine store. I went in and they had like maybe 1 or 2 scotches. Yeah, and the rest of it was like a bunch of just kind of lower end American whiskeys, like budget whiskeys. And then an entire wall of sweet vermouth. Thanks, buddy. But I don't know, if I go in there, I don't see any like Lagavulin and like Lafroy or something. I'm immediately sussed out. I don't know if I'm going back. How are you doing yet? Okay, do we have in here anything good? Bit of alloy. So we get some surveyor cores out of this. I think we need some.
Like this rock here.
Sure. Where is he? Oh, okay, gotcha. Let's see if I can get upstairs. Oh, there's an upstairs in here. Guess we're just gonna work it on this doorway. I'm glad we got our roll perks in. We can roll so far now. That's so nice. One engine's down. Oh, he's got a launcher on it. Yeah, he killed it. Nice. Nice. And so you can have it. I just want to peek it for XP.
Hello.
Hey. What's going on?
Well, I was trying to write it, but then he killed me.
Aw. Is there another wasp? I thought I heard it. There he is. That was good. The Rocketeer and a Bastion this match. Things are looking up. Let's see, I also noticed that we knocked off a thruster back over this way too. I don't think they're gonna check it. Although I do want to look at these for surveyors too. Yeah, more mechanicals. And what's the first game you remember being addicted to as a kid? I don't know really. I don't know if addiction really. I think my mom would call it an addiction. I don't know. Maybe I inherited this Wii and I played a ton of Twilight Princess. I think I beat that game like 5 or 6 times. And then the save slot, it definitely had over 900 hours. That might have been one of the big ones. Hard to say. First game I was really addicted to. Well, I've just always played games. I don't think I can imagine life without playing games. I'm withdrawing from Cyberpunk. Why the withdrawal? Oh, here we go. Firefly right here. No, no, don't de-aggro. Stay still. There we go. I think they made it so they blow up once they hit the ground now. I miss my chooms. Aww. It's okay. Gotta go back to the corpo world. Get a couple eddies together. I'll get you a Witcher DLC. Cyberpunk was indeed extremely good. I think I liked Phantom Liberty a bit more though. Not on the level I like Blood and Wine, but My experience of that game was like, as it came out, I was getting the game breaking bug of the week every week for like 4 or 5 months straight. Every time I updated, I'd be like, "Oh, new update! That's finally all fixed. I can go play the game." And I get in, play for 5 seconds, and just immediately faceplant to some awful bug. And I go over and look it up, and they'd be like, "Yep, it's a known issue. Give them a couple weeks, they'll fix it." I'd be like, "Okay," close my game. Come back later, try again. Harvester's up on dam. Let's get some cores. Yeah, I do need queen cores. Maybe. I would, but honestly, this is just a chill stream. It's like 10 p.m. right now. Thanks for letting me know, though, Cameron. Phantom Liberty should have been released with Cyberpunk. Yeah, probably. that would have been best. They would have had to release a working game first, though. Well, I don't hate them too much for it. I like that they... I'm okay with the game being broken on release. I think that means that the devs are actually pushing the technology and trying to deliver on something that we haven't seen before. That's really good. Maybe it may have been buggy, but it definitely wasn't no mosquitoes. Yeah, I think one of the more memorable ones is that part where the chip starts malfunctioning in your head, and there's kind of like some screen aberrations or like some kind of glitchiness that goes across the screen. And I played and I got the glitchiness, and I was like, okay. And then I got to the point in the story whenever you get it fixed or stabilized enough so it stops being glitchy. My version never stopped being glitchy. It was just constantly terrible to look at. And I was like, okay, well, this is the game-breaking bug of the week for me. Once again, I had to leave it alone for a little bit. Then I came back much later, and got to experience it in all of its glory. Reminds me of myself, a work of art, but broken at first. Hey, we're all a work in progress. No one is completed. No one's got it figured out. There are no experts. No one knows what they're doing. Some people are just better at faking it than others. Yeah, we got a key card there. Let's see, let's get like a 14 stack here for a shotgun. Okay, cool. 5555553, lure grenade, hatch key, jam surveillance. Could try to go do another surveillance run. That'd be kind of nice. Clam, Scrappy's maxed out, gear bench. We still need more bastion cells. We found an industrial battery though, that's good. Sentinel firing cores, advanced mechanicals, rusted gear, rude. That was deep, Brooke. Yeah, we get into it on this channel. I have no problem saying what's on my mind. Probably holds me back a little bit. I look at some of my older VODs where I used to get into some really deep, like, traumatic stuff. I backed off on that a little bit, but, yeah, I'm not afraid to say what's on my mind. I'm doing a little bit of compression here, I call it, or I make other things that I need to make anyway to free up space in my inventory. Which we can actually expand for 60,000 now, too. Yeah, let's head over to damn Battlegrounds. Harvester. Maybe. I genuinely appreciate it. Love it. Thanks. Spaceport, Bluegate Village Key. That sounds like fun. I've done Bluegate Village for a long time. Stella, Dam Surveillance, Riven Tides 205. That could be good. Let's go do Bluegate though. It's my favorite map. Harvester, the Bluegate. Yeah. Oh, level up. Loot is revealed faster. Yeah, that's a good one. Give me that. efficient prior and faster loot reveals. Love it. You're very fun. Thanks. I think it's one of the Ice Age sequels. There's this line with Sid the Sloth where Manny, the main character, is found a love interest who's played by Queen Latifah, and she's all fun and mirth and warmth. She's so fun, and he's like, oh, I hate her. He's like, I don't like her. He's kind of realizing that he's into this girl, and Sid the Sloth comes over and he's like, no, you guys are perfect for each other. And Manny's like, what do you mean? And he's like, well, it's obvious. She's tons of fun and you're no fun at all. She completes you. Does Ark remind you of any other game you played of recent or back then? What does it remind me of? It reminds me of Rust. It's a lot of the stuff that you do in Rust with the edges shaved off. Like, if you die, you don't lose your entire thing. Latifah voiced her so well. Yeah, she did. She did a great job. We spawned right in the village. This is where our key card is. That's awesome. Might be a leaper here for us to kill too. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's just basically Rust. Rust with less like frustrating stuff and more PvE, which I really liked, like going and raiding monuments and killing the scientists, getting the loot, bringing your rad suits and all that. It was such a fun time. Hey there, little pop. He's too short. He couldn't detect us till he was right next to the probe. It's funny. Yeah, Ice Age. Yeah, Queen Latifah. There was a thing in California Adventure Park where she used to be in one of the exhibits. She was the spirit of California. And she was kind of be projected onto the walls, and she'd do like the big Queen Latifah eyes, like, I am the spirit of California. I think they replaced it now. What is that? They put in the Little Mermaid ride is there now. Yeah. I'm being kidding me, like, wow, Queen Latifah. My mom's like, she used to do a lot of drugs back in the day. I'm surprised she's still alive. Like, what are drugs? I'll tell you when you're older. Oh, we need a battery for this. Okay. Apparently we have a quest here. Little did I know. Let's go to our key room, though. This is the part where I wander around and try to remember which house it's at. I think it's this one. Out here on the northeast side. Oh, hello there. There's always pops in this little house. Which is not one with the keys in it. It's not our key room. Oh, right out of the air. What's your last song you listened to? I was listening to some lo-fi stuff. I was out to get my nails. Go pick up some stuff in the pharmacy. Go to the optometrist. Yeah, I was talking about all this a little bit earlier in the stream. And the whole time I was just feeling really... I was in a really bad mood, basically. For no particular reason. I was just like, ugh, to everything. And I was still nice to everyone, but if anyone caught a glance at me when I wasn't interacting with someone, they'd kind of see I was having a rough go of it. So I had my AirPods on all day today with noise cancelling on to drown out the world and add some lo-fi tunes to it. Especially while I was walking around the park and stuff. It's a pretty park, but it's a noisy park. Hey Rachel, how you doing? You're feeling a bit of dread earlier today? Not dread, it's a weird thing. So I slept like 9.5 hours last night, which kind of put me in a bad mood because I wake up immediately like, wow, most of the day is going. But I just woke up feeling just tired. Some of that might have been my gymnastics workout was kind of intense. Or something, I don't know. But generally I have a bit more energy. And I had some other things I wanted to get done. I'm good. How are you? I'm alright. I'm much better. Just wanted to log on today for some loots. And I was like, you know what? Stream is here. Got my makeup done. Let's do a little stream. Have a wonderful stream. Gonna play games. Oh, sorry, it's so soothing. Thanks, ATM. Thanks for dropping in. Just curious, what are you gonna play? So yeah, basically I was terrible earlier today, but now I'm playing the game, so I'm feeling much better. In my element. Because you're here. Good morning. Hey, good morning, old man. Yeah, European morning. What's going on? Hey, buddy. Oh. Why you gotta do that, huh? You got a mic? Oh, he just gives up. I bet he has a free kit on him. He didn't get much damage onto us. Maybe he's having an off day. Oh, here's the heart rate spike. I feel it. Great shots, thanks. I wanted to use the Renegade a little bit there for PvP. I was like, ooh, here's my chance for PvP Renegade. Yeah, it's a free kit. He's got nothing on him. Thanks for the shield charger. Teabag him? No, that's how it is, honestly. It's yeah, random PvP. I wanted you to hit him. No, I'll get him back up again. If he gives me some interesting conversation or something, then I'll definitely res the dude. Like, hey man, that was a good movement. That's a cool time. No, they'll just quit out. Okay, let's get ourselves loaded here. Alright, back to finding this key room. I'm open to taking suggestions if someone knows where it is. It's in here somewhere. Content is king. May save your life. What do you mean? Red looks good on you. Thanks. Well, you were saying it's red too. A lot of people are like, oh, I like that one. It's the pink one. Like, it doesn't look pink to my eyes. See, I think it's in... What part is it in? If he was funny, you'd let him live. No, if he's just nice, if he's just cool, if he has some conversation. Yeah, or nice, yeah. Like, I appreciate PvPers. I think they bring a lot to this game. I think it's cool. I don't really want to be in a PvP lobby all the time, though, so I don't PvP. I don't seek it out, but I like that it can happen. I think there's nothing better than having another human take the place of what a computer would basically do, right? Like, you can't really program an AI good enough to make the randomness of what a player will try to do in a game. How much fun it is shooting robots all the time. My 3 favorite colors: red, black, and purple. Especially like a nice crimson red. Oh, here's our key room. Yay! Cool. Yeah, that PvPer back there too. At first he was looking at us. I thought he was going to talk to us a little bit. And I was like, ooh, okay, let's talk. Like, hey there, buddy. And no, he wasn't about that life. We could have been friends. It's okay. Okay, cat bed, explosive mine. If this were Rust, I would take the mine and plant it at the doorway on my way out, just because it's funny. Humidifier fabric. Navy blue, black, and white. Navy blue. Okay, so small confession here. I have a really hard time distinguishing navy blue and black. Like, the difference between a funeral and a business meeting is totally lost on me. I cannot tell the difference. I know like a few things to look for, like by the cut of the suit or things like that, like things that I can use to cheat, basically. But otherwise, I'm never quite sure. We were playing 007 last weekend, and there's this part where you're supposed to choose the wristband for your Omega spy watch, and it's like navy, and I'm like, it's black. It's black. Please, someone save me. No way. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I think if I'm thinking about it, then I'll kind of squint at it. And I've failed enough on the difference between navy and blue and black now that whenever I see like a suit or a pair of socks or something, I'll kind of look at it and be like, all right, it's got a bit more color to it or something, you know. It's got to be blue. It's got to be blue. And even then, I'm like 50-50 chance. It's right. Right? Why isn't a tux the best for funerals? Yeah, that's what I feel. That's what I feel. I would not know the difference. Also, me, like, having a little black dress to go dancing or something. Or a nice dinner. Like, every girl's gotta have a little black dress, right? It's part of the arsenal. Oh, you gonna poke your head out? Oh, there he is. Okay, got it. But I've discovered a few times before that my little black dress is in fact a little blue dress. Another successful raid. IPS versus AMOLED for me is how I see when it comes to navy versus black. Oh, so speaking of the screen too, it's even worse with a game like this or anything I do. Especially bad for color grading in my video editor because I have a thing where the color temperature is turned down, reduces blue light so I can go to sleep. Like whenever we log off tonight, I'm gonna go right into bed and start trying to fall asleep anyway. So on all of my screens I have this kind of warm tint, which I don't notice while I'm using it, but I need to remember, like if I'm doing like a color grade or something, to turn it off, or everything's gonna look extra kind of bluish or cool, as a colorist would say. Okay, sell all of these for 16,000 space bucks. 2,000 space bucks, yeah. Yeah, we love that, we love that. 14. We killed that guy in 2 shots? Wow. It's like a dinner for Coolidge moment. Wow. 2 shots. Oh my gosh. Okay, boys. Okay, smoke grenade. Warm tint screens are mandatory for me before bed. Yeah. Yeah, if I don't do it, I'm gonna forget. I tried making it so like this screen is warm and this screen is cool, so if I need to see what something actually looks like, I put it over here. But I guess it comes up because it also throws off more of my navy versus black issues, because I just, I'm like, okay, well there's also like the color on my screen right now, I gotta factor that in. There's like this whole calculus that I have to run. Figure out what color things are. That was a fun little key room. Had a good time there. A little bit of bedtime PvP. Well, Brooke, good luck. Have fun on your raids. I'm gonna head to bed. Yeah, I hope you get the rest that you need to wake up tomorrow and be more the incredible person that you were today. I'm so glad you got to join one of our streams, and I'll see you in the comments, and I'll see you around. And hopefully we can have some more little surprise streams like this too. Very glad to have caught you again. Yeah, totally. Bluegate? No, I don't want to do Bluegate. Bluegate? I think I'll do confiscation. We'll do Bluegate confiscation, but not with our nice kit. I'm gonna go over to gear and get one of these. Yeah, let's go get a tactical. Throw that on. don't want to risk my nice kit doing this. I'll pull it out of the safe pocket. Throw a Bluegate confiscation key in there. Yeah. Let's go get some loot from Bluegate. You're incredible. Thank you. Do I have triple screens or dual? I have dual. Dual is good. Sometimes I'll have a laptop here too, if the moderation's getting really gnarly. So while I'm playing the game, I can use my touchpad and like scroll through and ban people and all that. Or if there's like a lot of mod messages coming in, sometimes mods will be like, hey, I don't know about this guy, he seems like he knows you. I don't know. I can be like, yeah, that guy's cool, or inversely, what guy? Nomadic envoys. This is gonna be the real expedition. I think is gonna be getting our vault slots unlocked. Not available during matchmaking. Yeah, we need all those high tier parts for that. Turbines and stuff. I'm glad to have a place for it to go though. Generally looting enough art couriers, we get turbines and we get a bunch of extra bastion cores and things that we don't have much use for. And now we have a use for it because it lets us carry over items between expeditions. That's super cool. I like your water bottle. Thanks. Yeah, it's got some story written all over it. No, I mean the stickers, I mean the dents. It's dented enough on the bottom that it doesn't really stay up straight. I'm always scared whenever you see me putting it down, I'll kind of like put it down like this and hold it for a second. Because after I put it down, it sort of rocks a little bit. Do I have a fast food vice? Not really. I grew up, like my dad's a doctor, so we always had what other people would call healthy food. But for me, like a salad with chicken on it or something is just like a normal dinner. I don't think of it as eating healthy. I just think of it as eating food, basically. But my vice, more than ice cream, more than chocolate, more than pizza or burgers, is whole milk, especially like unpasteurized, organic whole milk. I drink like a gallon of that stuff a week. It doesn't last more than a few days in my fridge. I just got a couple gallons at the beginning. Actually, I got a couple 2 gallons at the beginning of this week, and I just threw away one of the empty gallon canisters today. I'm already halfway through my stock, my stash. The water bottle's not broken, it's just bent. It can learn to love again. I like that. Okay, we got a shredder in here. Let's get the burner first. We still have those trigger nades? I don't think so. I think we ditched them. Alright, go and do your thing. Oh no, there's a hornet here. Uh-oh, this is really bad. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh jeez. Shield up. Hoo-hoo-hoo. This run just got really interesting. I'll get to chat in a second. Just keep putting distance between us and him. We gotta take out that hornet first if we're gonna survive this. I really want to just go for the shredder, but it's probably not a good idea. Now let's go up here. We can go behind this door. As soon as we close this door, I don't think they'll follow us. Ow. Or at least we can lose the hornet, right? He's not going to come in here. I think that's our key room back there, actually. We can open that door. There's a pickaxe for Pops. OG milk, chocolate milk, or strawberry? Just OG, honestly. I did get a chocolate milk. That's kind of a fun little treat, a little like half pint. With my last order of milk on Instacart, but that was gone like the first day. It's just better milk. It's not going to last very long. Thought the regular stuff wasn't going to last long. The top shelf stuff isn't going to be much better. Okay, come on. Yeah, for the most part, I like this, the natural taste of whole milk. I don't know what it is. Oh, there's another shredder. What are those guys talking about over there? Are they PvPing or what? Alright, 2 shredders, chat. 2 shredders before bedtime. GG, thanks. Hey, like, how you doing? Checkpoint tunnels are intense. Yeah. Yeah, I know it. Oh, that's right, we got the crappy loadout now, so we can't carry anything. We don't have broad shoulders. Okay, let's see. Was this the room? I forget. I think this might be in our key room here. Someone's already looted it. Nice shooting. Thanks. I used to like 2%, but now I like 1%. That's a... What's that about? Interesting. I've always wanted the whole milk. And especially if it's not whole enough, or if I'm over at someone's house and I'm staying a few nights, I might commit a cardinal sin. Take some of the skim milk and pour a little half and half in there. You know, kind of juice it. It's kind of like sneaking behind the bar and adding some more alcohol into your drink, you know. 2 shredders, wow. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it was a good set. I think we need to go back down there, because I think our key room is down there. I don't quite remember which room is confiscation room. What's going on?
Hey, together. Hey, come here.
What's up?
Together.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, you know where to go? Cranking up the milk, sneaky. Yeah, they'll be like, yeah, wow, you really drink a lot of coffee. I'm like, yeah, it's definitely while your half and half is going. I'm not sneaking in here at midnight to do some midnight half and half shots or anything. Don't check the security cameras. It's totally not what's happening. Hey, sweet.
Hey, together. Go.
Yay! Thank you, you're awesome. That's so cool of him. Since we're just gonna light loot this because we're already over encumbered from the stuff that we grabbed. So if there's like something really epic in here, we'll go for it. Be careful. No, I think this guy's pretty cool. We're generally in pretty chill lobbies. Like if they have a mic, it's gonna be fine. I don't think I've ever had an issue. Yeah, this is actually the second or third time that I've had someone do the battery room with me for this room too. It's kind of nice. It's a really huge pain to carry those batteries yourself, but if you got a friend to do it, it just goes so fast. Like we just got that. We're both in here now, and it's all good. I think we both kind of know the calculus too. Like if you're doing these runs fast, then even if you only get half the loot in the room, you still have a pretty good chance of getting some good stuff, or just as good a chance as you would if you took it all for yourself. So it really works out. Let's see if we can extract with them too. We're a little over encumbered. Yeah, we don't have security breach. That's a long way off from that. Hey, what's up? Fair. Yeah. I don't think I've ever had someone with a mic shoot me in the back or do something nefarious. I always expected it coming from Rust, where that's kind of part of the game, like, you know, screwing people over. I don't do that in Rust, but I know that happens enough that you have to be really wary and keep your wits about you. I don't want to harvest the heavy for simples. Yeah, we're not that over encumbered. We should be fine. There's what? There's like these little elevators right here. We can go right to Cliffside Air Shaft, right? Yeah, I think they're right over this way. Knock on wood. Yeah, exactly. I think I'd be more afraid of doing like a playing with viewers thing and having someone. Oh! You okay, buddy? Well, it's dangerous what you do there. Knocking people off of zip lines. Could get hurt. See, like that guy I think is trying to fuck with us. Oh, drop the F-bomb on stream. Oh, it's been a while. Sorry. Yeah, I think that guy's trying to get us killed. I think he, knock you off the zip line, get you to take some damage, come up here while all of this ARC stuff is still active, and he can kill you without taking the PvP penalty and getting put into PvP lobbies. I had someone shoot me and say you're taking my breathing space. Nice, nice. That's okay, it's all part of the game. 100 with the F-bomb. Yeah, I haven't cursed on stream in a long time. Okay, we have more shield chargers though, so it's all okay. Think he's still waiting for us? He's gonna jump us whenever we walk out here? If he wants to fight, I'm down to fight. If I were him, I'd be up here waiting for us to walk away. Shoot us in the back. No, I think he just ran off. Maybe the same extraction where we're going. Few curse words won't hurt. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's more like me. Like I think even IRL off stream, I don't curse very much. I'll like say something. Like, I'll say the less nice word for crap or something, and my friends will get really quiet. They'll be like, oh. They'll look at each other. And I'm like, what? They're like, wow, you cursed. You must be really angry. It's like, or I'm just really tired, and you know me really well. But it feels like I'm their governess or something, or like I'm a preschool teacher, and I just said some terrible phrase, some terrible invective. And I was like, oh, maybe I should curse more. I don't want you to think I'm some square. That's him. What, the guy? Is he here? I didn't see anybody. I assumed that was him just leaving on the elevator already. But is he around here still? Might as well grab some metal parts. Uh-oh. Just heard a vaporizer right there. He was coming right toward us for no particular reason. Wonder why. Well, we have 3 lure grenades. So we're gonna use those and get out of here. That was so weird. You have a school teacher vibe, Miss Brooke, you swore. Yeah. That's right. It's all that Bayonetta energy and a successful raid. Bayonetta and Lady D just rolling off on me. No one wants to see the matriarch in distress. You know what really rustles my jimmies? I shared, by the way. Keeping notes, don't make Brooke mad. What do you mean you shared? Did you share the stream? Stream height? GG. Let's see, 33, 73, 54. Swap into 73. Repair nothing. Swap in everything. I can recycle that though. Interesting match, interesting match. Bayonetta, 100%. Yeah, I would like some heals with guns in them. And that is about all that I know about Bayonetta. I guess I know some of her moves in Smash. I had a friend who liked to play her a little bit. Mostly just high heel pistols and interesting Smash moves. That was weird though, right at the end. I wonder if that guy had a way of luring that vaporizer over to kill us. That seemed very suspicious that that happened right away. There you go, Scrappy. I'm gonna level up over here. Google her taunts. Oh boy. I'll have to check it out after. If you drop a link in the Discord, I can check it out after stream. I think we'll do like another match or two here. I'm gonna go pass out. No, I'm gonna go read my book. Been enjoying my book lately. It's definitely not a book I can talk about on stream, but it's been good. I mean, it's so bad, but it's so good. Is it streaming? That'd be the new rat tactics. Yeah. Yeah, he knocked us off the zip line, got us into a room full of Arc. And I wonder if he also got that vaporizer to go over there and check us out too. Can't really prove it, I don't know, but maybe. We still have our blue gate key. Let's go back in and see if we can get this. Yeah, let's split this down to 1 or maybe 2. I want to go back and try for that room. I'm going to tab out really quick and see what exactly the confiscation room is. Blue gate. Confiscation room. Confiscation room. High security locked area. Reinforced reception. Descend into tunnels. Follow the route. Unlock the door. Keep it in your safe pocket. Yeah. Well, where is it exactly? Oh, okay. No, yeah. It's like the main room down, the one we ran right past when we got rushed by the shredders. Alright. Let's bring something for the shredders. Like, I think a grenade would really help us kill them a lot faster. A little grenade as a treat. And let's make another lure grenade. In case we get more issues with Arc. Explosive station? Gunsmith or gearbench? We can make lure grenades, can't we? I'm old. How do I join Discord? It's all good. There's in my links here, or if you go to links.goingforbrook.com, you can find my Discord over there. Yeah, if you click on any of my Discord links, it'll give you a little, it'll just redirect you to it. Once you see the redirect, there'll be a little onboarding survey thing. You can also get notifications every single time, or every time I stream. Wait, are we even carrying defibs? Yeah, we're carrying defibs, okay. Because these platforms don't actually send you notifications every time I go live. Just whenever they feel like it, which sucks. Compensator 2, yeah, that's good. I still want that lure grenade though. Yeah, I want one of these. There we go. Speaker component, lure grenade. Let's put, keep those there. Bring the batteries in case we spawn in the village. Let's go run some Blue Gate confiscation. What's the title of the book that you're reading? I don't think I can even say the title on here. I don't think I can even do that. It's a little embarrassing. I'd share it, but it's definitely not. It's not safe for work. Sounds steamy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Now you're catching my drift. Yeah, it's been a little guilty pleasure. It must be good. Yeah. It's definitely. I don't know. It's definitely. Yeah. You know. I don't know if it's good necessarily. It's very like, if any of you have read AO3 before, which is Archive of Our Own is what it stands for. Kind of a mostly fanfic writers on that site, but also a good amount of just crossover genre stuff. And this is kind of like where writers come from. Like I think the Twilight chick and 50 Shades of Grey, like those writers kind of come out of that sort of sphere of women online who obsessively write these full novels and novellas with varying levels of quality, certainly, because it's all just amateur writing about different fantasy genres usually, or sci-fi. And I've long loved that. I've always read a few like mainstream novels and stuff, and a few sci-fi novels and stuff has always been my favorites. But once I run out of that, it's always good to go online and see what the amateur writers are doing, because they have a lot of fresh ideas. And unlike traditional publishers, they're not constrained by, having to censor their words or the violence. So smut, LOL. Yeah. Smut, but also a lot of violence too. Like the violent stuff can be really, really disturbing. So one of the big things with AO3 is that there's a thing called content warnings. Well, they have things like, say, non-con is like non-consent, reluctance kind of stuff. Things that you probably can't put in a book that you're going to see on the shelf at Walmart, because it's going to make a lot of readers very unhappy. It's really not okay. But it's dark and it's intense and it's good, and it feels a little bit scary and a little bit dangerous reading these books, because you really never know what's going to happen. Like anime messed up stuff. I don't know. I've never read any animation adjacent stuff, at least not that I know of. Unless there's some kind of crossover I wasn't aware of in the middle of reading, but a lot of it's just like total artistic freedom, really. So it's got a lot of rough edges, like a lot of the prose is off, some of the storylines just drag. Even like the spelling will be bad, or some of the tropes and sort of Mary Sue characters will be poorly developed. But if they say that it's going to be a violent book, then they're not kidding. It's going to be violent. It's going to be gross, and you're going to remember it. And the main character might die. That's something that can very much happen. It's not like the safe kind of like Netflix TV show thing where it's going to get really bad and scary. There's going to be a lot of cool visuals, but they're going to make it out in the end. You're sort of reading like, wait, I've been through 2 or 3 novels, and your first 2 novels totally sucked because you didn't know how to write them. Now I'm on the 3rd one. I think you're about to kill the main character. Is that what's about to happen right now? So there's actually a lot of tension that's built with that. And as you read through someone's series, you get to see them grow as a writer too. So that's kind of the genre of fiction that I'm talking about right now. So yes, it can be pretty steamy. It can be pretty, it'll certainly make your mother blush kind of stuff. But it's also kind of rewarding too, because, the odds are good, but the goods are odd. Kind of thing. And there's, you have to read through a lot of crap to find something that's good. when you do find something that's good, it's really good. And it's not some like middle of the road, like mass market, I want to be the next J.K. Rowling sort of thing. It's some artist who's like, oh yeah, I've got this idea. I'm gonna publish it online and I don't care what people think. And that's so cool. So that's what I'm reading at the moment. Have I read the Milkmaid book? No. I want to ask more, but I'm afraid. Let's talk about that in Discord. There's a lot of things we can't get into on stream, but I think Discord's a better place for these things. There are pops everywhere in here. We should peek all these for XP too. Okay, come here, buddy. But yeah, I'm excited tonight to go put on my AirPods. It's an audiobook now. It's gotten enough steam. It's got a full official audiobook with it. Put on my AirPods and listen to it until I start falling asleep. It's been my ritual for the past couple of weeks while I've been reading the series. I think I only have like 5 or 6 hours left, and then I have to go find a new one. But for the new one, I have a couple of new sci-fi space operas queued up. And I think my last one was probably House of a Thousand Suns by Alistair Reynolds, which was great, but oh my gosh. I kept saying I'd go over to a local bookstore to get my next book. There's a book chain, I guess I only have 2 locations, but in San Francisco, called Borderlands Books, which only does sci-fi and fantasy novels. Which is extremely cool, because you walk in and everyone who works there, and even people who are shopping, all love these genres, and you get the best recommendations. And they've read everything in the store, basically, so you can be like, oh, I like Ian M. Banks, I like Alistair Reynolds, I like a little bit of space opera, and it doesn't have to be like hard sci-fi, but some connection to science and reality would be nice, and I don't like fantasy crossovers or tropes, and if you want to throw a fantasy my way, it better be fresh. Like, the last fantasy book that I really enjoyed had to be The Witcher by Sapkowski, just because the Polish mythology had a nice departure from, the Tolkien-esque, elves and dragons, huge, that is just everywhere now. Anyway, you can go in there and like give them that information, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I know what kind of reader you are. Allow me to introduce you to this." I thought there was a shredder back here for a second. Oh no, are you okay, Raider? You need a revive? Kano. Here, walk toward the key room, or crawl toward the key room. I'll revive you. I want to run over and revive him now, but I also want to loot my stuff. Mix 1. Oh. Diablo has great expanded lore books. Very grimdark. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, speaking of which, as we're talking about books and stuff, I should plug, if you want an introduction to Warhammer 40k, or if you like Warhammer 40k, or if you just like Henry Cavill, and you want to see what he's going to do as his follow-up to the Witcher next Netflix series, definitely go and check out the Eisenhorn trilogy on Audible, and get the Audible version too, because as the audiobook, the narrator has an incredible range of accents in the British Isles that he uses to voice each character. It's got lots of action, it's got lots of sci-fi in it. It's a bit brutal, it's a bit dark, but it's very grimdark, and if you've never interacted meaningfully with 40k lore before, it's a great introduction to kind of what it's about, and what all the other nerds have been talking about this 40k stuff. He's like, oh, 40k this, 40k that, 40k Space Marine, 40k Dark Tide, tabletop, and it's like, well, what is it exactly? I think this is probably the best introduction, and it's about to be a Netflix TV show too, so if you check it out, you'll be kind of ahead of the curve on that. Knicks did win. What a comeback. Left after halftime. Nice. I'm not really up on sports, but I'm glad you guys are into it. Congratulations. Einhorn? Eisenhorn. Eisenhorn. If someone drops a message in the Discord, I can paste a link. A non-affiliate link. Right after stream here. Aw, that guy still died. That sucks. That totally sucks. That sounds like PvP over there. They were down 30 points and it came down to a last minute shot. Hardcore. I'm gonna act like I know what's up there. We're dropping the batteries for the wolf pack. Okay, what do we have here? Flashlight. So wait, someone killed the shredder and then looted the guy, but left the wolf pack? What? What the heck's going on? Doesn't make any sense. If only Henry Cavill was in the later season. Yeah, he left. He had creative differences. And I think, I don't know, I haven't seen the later seasons of Witcher. After he left, I was like, I'm over this, because he's such a turbo nerd that during the filming of Witcher, there's lots of places where the director would be like, okay, now do this. And Henry Cavill would be like, no, this is how Geralt would do this. He's read the lore, like he's read the sacred texts, and he knows how to play that character. So even though they messed a lot with the storyline, especially with Ciri and Yennefer's relationship, which didn't match at all what happened in the books or in the video games, spoiler alert, Geralt was still Geralt. I think that's the most important part of The Witcher. It's Geralt, right? It's his thing. Muzzle break 3. Not really. No, I don't want a muzzle break 3. It's durability burn rate's too much. I want these seeds though. Yeah, I want all of these seeds. Yeah, give me those. That's like solid gold right there. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's not go that way, let's go this way. Did you use reaction to 40k Custody's battle box? No. 40k Custody's battle box, what are you talking about? Yeah, as much as Henry Cavill is a Witcher nerd and a Superman nerd, or any of those things, he's a die-hard 40k nerd. So I'm hoping that he really has a lot of say in how this Eisenhorn trilogy comes together in Netflix. Hey, buddy. Charging before we get to the top this time. It was sketchy last time. Alright. All the robots. I respect him that he walked away though, major respect. He was on set for a show of a movie, and a store owner showed up with a box of Custodes minis. Interesting. Oh, did he freak out? Oh, there's a Rocketeer right there. Rocketeer around the corner, mate. Okay. Here, I'll lure him for you. Should help a little bit. He looked so excited. That's so cool. See, I could wolf pack it if you don't mind. I could use the damage XP. You cool with that? You can have the loot. Oh, nope, it's dead. Okay, have fun, Raider. Where'd my shield chargers go? There they are. Okay. Yeah, that's awesome. I'll have to check that out. Henry Cavalry Axe to 40k battle box. Okay, let's see here. It looks like they're about to force some ads on you guys, but you don't have to sit through this set of ads. Because after we get out of game, I'm gonna go ahead and close it down. Get the Rocketeer goop. Nah, I think I got the whole cracker and all that. That's his kill. I'm not gonna mess with that. I'm gonna mess with a Stitch though. It's getting further away. There we go. Got him. You don't duo games with viewers? Not really. I used to, but it was just... there were so many problems. It was rough. It was rough. Especially too with the kind of the voiceover stuff and all that. If I have another person with me, I need to be able to talk to you. And it's kind of hard to coordinate and all that. Here comes Vaporizer friend, just like last time. Okay, it's adrenaline. Yep, he's on to us. Let's climb up here so he doesn't get us in the back. Oh, they made it so you can't climb on top of this anymore. Oh no, never mind, he can't. Okay, I hope he de-aggroes. Yeah, other people talking over with you. Yeah. Yeah, either that or they don't quite have the vibe down or whatever. And also just because playing with friends also means you're playing in PvP lobbies. So that causes quite a few issues. I haven't played for a while. I wonder what's changed. A lot. They're always editing it. Even this time I'm noticing that whenever you knock a hornet or a firefly out of the sky, it tends to blow up much faster once it hits the ground. So right now, we're just getting camped by this vaporizer that will not go away. Okay, there we go. He's de-aggroing. Yeah, good night, bro. Good night, boss man. I was just telling chat I'm going to be signing off here, so if you get an ad, I don't want you to sit through 3 minutes of ad and come back and have no streamer here, so let's go ahead and head out. Couldn't resist. Need for the damage, you know? Yummy, yeah. Alright, another successful raid. That's what's up. Let's get our inventory ready for next time. That was a good set of raids. I think we leveled up 2 or 3 times there. Didn't get any quests done. But I killed a bastion and a few shredders. Killed a lot of shredders, 3 or 4 shredders. Not even seeking them out. I'm gonna break down this Tempest for some advanced. Break down the Volcano for more advanced. Got a Renegade, bunch of seeds. More fabric. Mechanical parts out of the shredder stuff. And that was a good run. 5 simple gun parts out of the broken gun. Medium gun parts to repair our Renegade. Yeah, that's good. That was a really good set of runs. I'm gonna be sleeping a while tonight. Let's see, let's go ahead and do this. Do that, and do that. And with that, I bid thee good night. If you're going to sleep, I hope that you get the rest you need to wake up tomorrow and be more the incredible person that you were today. And if you're in the UK and this is morning for you, I hope you have a good day today. I think we're going into Thursday now. We made it through hump day. Now it's going to be Thursday, and then Friday we'll be back with regular scheduled programming. 9 a.m. Pacific time. Here's a few time zone conversions. Yeah, good night, sus. And, Yeah. Oh, we got some PvP in too. Yeah, we had that guy tried to kill us earlier. That was good. Have a good night. Get some rest. Yeah. Sleep well. I got some more shorts coming out. A little bit of 007, and we'll be back to playing 007 on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm gonna go for a full 007 weekend. I'm gonna get to wear my Bond girl cosplay the whole weekend. But I might change to a different dress. Like I was putting on the dress last time. I was like, you know, I have other dresses in my closet here, and I might not get a game where I can wear a gown again for a little bit. So I feel like 007 is a place to do that. Yeah, for a little stash upgrade there. Yeah. I loved the thumbnail though. Thanks. Appreciate it. I have a few riffs on that too. The photo shoot that I did for the 007 thumbnail. There's a few other poses that I want to put up for subsequent streams. Hopefully. You too sus. What do you mean? Yeah, we'll see. Maybe I can do like a photo shoot thing for Insta. Shows those cosplays. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, we got some more shorts coming out. You're beautiful. Thanks, Eric. I was closing down for tonight, though. Anyway, hope you all sleep well. Have a good night. Bye.